Did you know that after years of public silence, Tommy Lee has finally broken his silence about what really happened with Mick Mars, and what he said left fans completely stunned? At 62, the Motley Crue drummer is known for wild antics and an outspoken personality, but when it came to the fallout with Mick, he had remained unusually quiet, until now. What he's revealed changes how we understand the tension within the band and offers a rare glimpse into the fractured brotherhood behind one of rock's most legendary acts. Stick around to the end, because the twist in Tommy's words is something no one saw coming. For years, Mick Mars was the quiet backbone of Motley Crüe, his gritty, blues-heavy guitar style giving the band its edge. Despite battling a painful spinal condition, he stayed committed to performing until it became too much. When he stepped down from touring in 2015, fans believed it was amicable. But in 2023, everything changed when Mars filed a lawsuit accusing the band of pushing him out and denying him his share of profits. The rock world was shocked, and all eyes turned to Tommy Lee, who, until recently, said almost nothing publicly about the escalating feud. Now, in a 2025 podcast appearance that's already gone viral, Tommy finally opened up. Speaking candidly, he admitted the departure of Mick Mars didn't feel right, and that things could have been handled with more respect. "We all loved Mick," he said, "but there was a point where it became hard to tell if he wanted to stay part of it or was done altogether." While careful with his words, Tommy acknowledged that legal teams got involved too quickly and that emotions were running high behind the scenes. But that wasn't even the most surprising part. In a twist no one expected, Tommy went on to suggest that Mars had been raising concerns for years, not just about his health, but about the direction of the band itself. Mick was old school, Tommy explained. He wasn't into the pre-recorded stuff or stage tricks. He wanted raw rock and roll, and I think that made him feel disconnected from the way we were evolving. This admission confirmed rumors that Mars felt alienated in the band's final years together, and shed light on just how divided the group had become creatively. Still, Tommy didn't throw Mick under the bus. In fact, he praised his former bandmate's solo album, The Other Side of Mars, calling it real, honest, and everything people loved about Mick from the beginning. He even hinted at regret, saying, "If we could go back and slow things down, maybe it wouldn't have ended the way it did." Fans were stunned, not only by the vulnerability in his voice, but by the acknowledgement that the breakdown wasn't just about business, it was personal. For the first time, Tommy Lee sounded less like a rock star and more like someone reflecting on a brotherhood that had unraveled. What's clear now is that the split between Mick Mars and Mötley Crüe wasn't just a casualty of aging rockers growing apart, it was a culmination of years of tension, miscommunication, and evolving identities. While Tommy Lee continues to tour and make music, he admitted that the band will never feel quite the same without Mars. And though reconciliation seems unlikely, Tommy's words reveal a depth of respect that fans had feared was long gone. One thing's for sure, this latest chapter has reshaped how we view the band's legacy. So, while the headlines scream conflict and courtrooms, Tommy Lee's honest reflections offer something more rare in the rock world, a glimpse of humility, and maybe even healing. Whether it leads to closure or just conversation, his words have already changed the narrative. And if you thought the drama was over, think again, because with rock legends, the story never truly ends.